name is Ryan MacLean. I'm the director of the TAK Product Center. TAK is, in the civilian context, the Team Awareness Kit, but in the military context, we call it the Tactical Assault Kit. And that's really where TAK's roots are. TAK began as an Air Force Research Lab experiment with the SOCOM enterprise over a decade ago. There were a number of fratricide incidents in Afghanistan and Iraq where the right bomb went to the wrong place, in large part because the target was correlated, but the target was correlated as a friendly position. So TAK solves the hard problem at the tactical edge with no connectivity or limited connectivity of target correlation. And they say in close air support that if you can do correlation, you can do CAS. So TAK does friendly force identification and target correlation. It lets the right bombs go to the right places. What we found, though, is that target correlation and friendly force identification actually expand to many different mission sets, from wildland fire to national special security events to, of course, combat at the tactical edge. The TAK products themselves span all major operating systems. Android is probably our flagship product on ATAK, but also ITAK, which has been largely stewarded by the Department of Homeland Security. We also find that TAK is really useful on desktop applications and in the web browser as well. In fact, that's where the SOCOM Mission Command efforts have gone, is taking TAK really to the cloud and expanding its utility there. We also provide a virtual reality platform in VR TAK, in the kind of the cloud platform that bridges it all together, TAK Server, which is open sourced on GitHub for the community's benefit. We have other products that are less of user-facing products, but are very much oriented toward the developer community. We provide TAK Platform, which is a collection of world-class developer tools, all wired together in a way that makes TAK development make sense. And TAK.gov, which is our unified community-focused product release hub for all TAK users everywhere to come and get their TAK products. TAK2030 is our vision for where we want the TAK community to be by the end of the decade. The President is really clear that this is a decisive decade. Integrated deterrence is the way that we're going to navigate the challenges of this decade. So what we've done is piece together a strategy for the TAK community, the Team Awareness Kit or Tactical Assault Kit community, hundreds of thousands of users today. And our intent is to marry up our strategy with overarching national strategies, the National Defense Authorization Act, and other strategies that guide the U.S. military and the U.S. government. I think the feedback, because we developed it in pretty close collaboration with not only our staff, but other staffs and the operational community's input, is that it's right on where the community needs to go. In other words, the horizon for TAK is not newer or better features. Those will continue to emerge, but it's really data and what we do with the data that comes out of the TAK family of products. We have 9 products that we release through the TAK Product Center, and these products have been transformative for tactical situational awareness and now up through the higher echelons of the formations, the many formations where the TAK products are employed. But we don't do anything with the data, and that's where we're taking the TAK Product Center and the TAK community with TAK2030, is saying, boy, commercial companies are great because they use the data the products generate to make the products better. And so now we're going to put the TAK community in a position to not only access the data that they generate, which they can already access, but start to put in place the architectures, the infrastructure, and the frameworks that allow them to analyze that data, potentially build models and validate models that make the applications better themselves, and overall understand the products that they're using to a degree that will allow us to compete on any battlefield in the future. We host a website at TAK.gov where we release all the products. We've also posted the TAK2030 executive summary there as well. The full TAK2030 strategy will come out early summer, and that's the full strategy document that categorically maps each of our strategic pillars into the major components of the national security strategy, national defense strategy, JADC2 strategy, the DoD CIO Zero Trust strategy, and other strategies like those.